Cheers, y'all. Happy wine and design. I hope everyone is doing wonderfully. So, tonight I want to clarify something that I've said in the past. And I've sometimes said that knowing or figuring out your design style is not important. And when I talk about design style, I am talking about that title that everyone seems really determined to find out, whether you are traditional or contemporary or mid-century modern or whatever that title is. I love that people want to find out more about design and what they are drawn to, and that part is very important. But the reason I say that finding out your design style is not important is that singular word can mean a lot of different things. You know, if you dig into modern, are you meaning like George Jetson modern? Are you meaning clean lines? Like, what exactly does that mean? If a new client comes to me and says, I like modern furniture, I'm not just going to run with that and pick out some stuff and then present it to them later without delving into that a little bit more. And the digging into it more is what I like to call your design personality. And that is what's important because that really narrows it down to you, not to just a name that people commonly know. Because again, it can mean something different to everyone. And it is very important to understand what your design aesthetic is or your design personality is, because without understanding that, that's when the decorating of your home can go a little willy-nilly. That's when it can get off and I end up hearing, I need your help pulling everything together. It just doesn't look cohesive. And the reason it's not looking cohesive is there's not a direction. There's not a guiding look for it. So in the Confident Design Academy, I dig deeper into figuring this out, but I want to give you just a quick tip on how you might be able to determine that for yourself. So when you are thinking about designing or redecorating a home, I'm sure you have gathered images, whether that be on Pinterest, in magazines, on Instagram, wherever it may be, just photographs you've taken out and about. So look back at those pictures and one, if it's something you've been gathering, if they're images you've been gathering for years and years and years, I bet when you look back on those, you're going to be able to weed some things out. So that's just a separate thing, but quick little tip there. But go back and look at the images that you're drawn to and what personality, what description does that bring up? So are you looking at bright, colorful interiors? So that may be real cheery and happy. Are you looking at things that are more formal and stated? Just what if, for example, if your home were a person, what would her personality be? What do you want your home to reflect? And then let that be your driving guide. So in my own home, many people would look at everything here and think I'm very traditional. And I do lean more traditional, but in a lot of things, I'm not. I love contemporary lighting. I like really clean lines to my furniture. I like maybe traditional patterns and fabrics, but then I like using it in a twisty way. So to just pigeonhole me as traditional is a misnomer. So I would describe myself as, you know, I like traditional furniture that is cheerful and forward thinking, whimsical. That describes me more. So when I'm making decisions for myself and I'm trying to decide between a couple different fabrics or a couple different sofas, I have to think back to that design personality, because even, and maybe even more so because we see so much in the industry, it is real easy to get distracted because there are so many beautiful things. But you have to bring yourself back to what that design personality is. So really take the time to figure that out on your own. I will tell you another way that you can figure this out. I have a new quiz that you can take to show you your design personality. And you can find that quiz in my bio. It'll lead you to a link there. It's really fun. I've done it for myself. I've done it and tricked it a couple different ways to see what the different personalities come up as. So that's always a fun thing to take. And if you're not on my email list, please sign up, because in March, I'm going to start doing a special promo of the Confident Design Academy. It's going to be a lucky design month. So get on that email list so you can find out first about it and get those early specials. Thanks so much, and you all have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye.